Zdravo, dobro dojdi. Hello and welcome. Welcome to another episode of the Euro Cooking Canuck. On this installment of Memories of Macedonia, we're doing yet another really rustic meal. Now, there's a lot of ingredients, true, but don't worry, this is a one-dish meal, so your worries are gone out the door. All you got to do is get everything prepared, put it in the one dish that you're going to use, preferably a clay pot again, set it in the oven, and leave it. Once in a while, give it a stir. Today what we're doing is Turli Tava, and what that is a dish containing meat, potatoes, veg, spices. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. I'll be right back and show you what we need to make awesome Turli Tava. Okay guys, I'm back with the ingredients that we're going to need to make Turli Tava. Now, it looks like a lot of ingredients, and the hardest part of this dish is just the chopping. But once that's done, it all goes into your wonderful clay pot here. Alright, so let's begin. Over here I have some fresh green beans, which I've washed. I have a couple of tomatoes, 2 potatoes. I have an eggplant or an aubergine. And I have some hot peppers here. Now, in Macedonia, they have a special pepper that only grows there, and it's a long green, dark green one. And my grocer just happened to have the dark green hot pepper, so I took advantage and grabbed a couple. And I also grabbed a couple of the regular hot banana peppers, as you can see here. If, you can't find the dark green ones, go ahead and use the regular ones. It's okay. Or you can use sweet peppers in here. I also have some flat leaf parsley, which is going to go in the recipe and also near the end. And the last addition is lady's fingers, or you may know them as okra. And I'm using frozen okra because they're already cooked and trimmed for me. Or sorry, not cooked, washed I should say. Washed and trimmed for me. Okay, so that's our veg. As far as the meat goes, traditionally lamb, mutton, pork are the 3 that's mainly used. So what I'm using today is I do have some lamb over here, and I have some veal over here. Now you can do a combo, you can do 3 types of meat. It's again entirely up to you. Spices, guys, really simple. Some freshly ground sea salt. And you guys are probably getting used to this. A staple of Macedonian cooking: paprika, smoky paprika, black pepper, and garlic to your taste. Lastly, you will need some water to cover and some oil. And for this dish, I like to use a good olive oil because it's not being fried, so it's not going to burn, but the olive oil will add such a nice flavor to this dish. Okay guys, so that's it. What you're going to do now is you're going to go ahead and chop all your veggies, and I'll show you what we do next. Be right back. Hey guys, so what I've gone ahead and done is I've peeled my eggplant and potatoes, and I've chopped everything up, and it's all in my clay pot. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our meat and just chop it into more manageable bite-sized pieces, so everything is kind of uniform. So you're looking for pretty much the same size pieces of meat as I'm doing here. So I'm going to continue on with this, and then I'll show you when everything is in the clay pot. Hey guys, I'm back real quick just to show you my meat has been cut up into bite-sized manageable pieces, and this is the time to go ahead and spice your meat. Everything should be in layers. Spice every part of the meal. The veggies will be seasoned, and so should your meat. So I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of ground sea salt. And I mean, go easy at first because you can always add later when you taste. I'm going to go ahead with a little bit of garlic powder, some black pepper, and I'm going to add some additional paprika. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to mix all this up together and let these boys sit in the fridge for a bit and marinate and get all those flavors impermeated in the meat, and then they'll be added to the clay pot. Okay guys, just wanted to come back and make sure to remind you to season your meat. Alright, see you in just a bit. Hey guys, my Turli Tava is all in my clay pot. Isn't that a vision of loveliness? It's beautiful. Now don't worry if your Turli Tava is a little full, like mine is here, because don't forget the tomatoes and the aubergine or eggplant and the okra and the beans and the potato, well, not so much the potatoes, but everything will reduce, okay? So at this point in time, everything is spiced, and all you want to do is go ahead and add some of your olive oil. And be generous, because this, in Macedonian cooking, the oil does add flavor, especially with the paprika, guys. And then you're going to add water, and not a lot. You're going to add pretty much to come up to a peak. As soon as you start seeing it come up, that's it. And you're done. Alright. So, guys, this is going to go into an oven, and it's going to be low and slow. So 200°C to start off, and I'll show you what it looks like halfway through. Hey guys, we're halfway through our Turli Tava, and as you can see, there's a lot of liquid that has leached out of the veggies, and you can also see how much it's really reduced down. So I'm going to give it a stir, and you should give this at least 3 or 4 stirs while it's cooking. There's still a lot of liquid in here, which will reduce down even further. Oh, it smells really good. Okay guys, this is going to go back into my oven, and I'll show you when it's all done. Hey guys, our Turli Tava is done, and the meat is really tender. The veg, the potatoes, everything in here is nice and soft, and there's enough liquid to dip your bread into. So, all that's left to do is to plate up, get some nice crusty bread, and tuck in. See you in a bit. Hey guys, my Turli Tava turned out great. The meat is tender, the veggies are cooked perfect, and there's some juice still for me to dip some nice crusty bread into. My side is szopska salata, and all that's left to do is to eat. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please hit subscribe if you like, comment down below, and we'll see you next time on another edition of Memories of Macedonia. Ciao.